Good day, everyone. This is me again, Hart, for another video. And for today, we're going to talk about the spotlight effect. Specifically, a thing or I will be sharing an excerpt or a portion from James Clear's newsletter, wherein he talked about this thing. Excuse me. So, what he said was nobody thinks about you as much as you think you are. Maybe you'll fail, maybe you'll succeed. For the most part, nobody cares one way or the other. And that's a good thing. Because if nobody is watching, then there's nothing holding you back. So, this is me yet again talking about this most profound concept, I think, for me, in the psychological aspect of being a human. Because it is somehow rooted. I don't have that much knowledge about evolution yet, evolution theory and evolutionary psychology, but this is just a simple concept that helped me get out of my comfort zone and just started to make videos. And yeah, basically spotlight effect. We think so much of ourselves and somehow we put so much effort into thinking about what other people will think about us when in reality we are so focused they are so focused on themselves on themselves too. So it's so popular right now, especially I have or the self-improvement space has been really spread or widespread or spread like a wildfire, as they say. And I know that in my first time encountering this concept or this psychological phenomenon, I wasn't able to really grasp the reality of it. Or I know I understood it in the intellectual side or intellectual sense. I understood it, but on the application side of things or applying it in reality, I found it hard to really apply it. And it was not it was really hard at first because you need to overcome this fear or fear of what other people will think of you or worrying a lot about the judgment of other people because I think we're all wired to think of what other people will say or will react to the things that we do, especially in the public. And if you grow up and attended school or had the privilege to be educated, you are surrounded with your peers and basically have this community wherein you are in a school and you participated in different activities in that school. And you need to socialize in order for you to really thrive or be accepted or not accepted but jive or really excel in school. Although I'm not saying that those who were homeschooled and also those who attended a school, proper school, and yet they were not able to socialize. I think that's an exception. But in general, you need to really socialize in school so that, for example, in projects and in groups, you're able to express yourself and really contribute to to the output, the final output of your group. And so basically what we're talking about right now is that most of us are stuck over analyzing things. So for example, me, I was over analyzing what should I say in front of a camera or what if the things that I'm saying were wrong. It's about making videos and I was overanalyzing and stuck in the analysis paralysis of things and can't decide if I really want to do video postings or really sharing anything that I have. And looking back, I'm almost at 70 videos on YouTube. It's just the same feeling, but I not the same feeling, but I overcame the analysis paralysis and just take the action. So that's the first one. And I've realized that after some time, maybe in my 20th or 30th video in YouTube, I became more confident and just the first time it was the first time that I understood how how real was the or how real the concept of spotlight effect is in real life and actually applying it in my own. And so it is really a powerful thing because you could look at it on two things. First one would be no one thinks about you or no one cares about you. So why bother? So you are looking at it on the negative side wherein if no one thinks about me, then what's the point? So that's the first point. So the second point would be no one thinks about me and no one cares about me. Hmm, that's a good thing actually because I can do whatever I want as long as it's not illegal or immoral, an immoral thing that you want to do. But basically, you can do the things that you want, just like what I'm doing right now. Posting videos, even though I get zero views on YouTube. And in TikTok, I get 200 views, 300 views. But I'm just focusing on the wisdoms that I am sharing and the articulation of the thoughts that I have. Because I know that I will not get art I will not be better at articulating things or the thoughts that I have and really expressing it in a way that other people will really understand it in simple terms with just with just 2 months of posting videos. I need to do it consistently and really just allow myself to commit the mistakes in the first few tries. So this is just another reminder for you that I know it's really hard if it's your first time encountering gaslight. I'm sorry for that. Spotlight effect. Then if you understood it, that's a spotlight effect. You can maybe search it on Google for more in-depth information, or maybe you understood it when I said it a while ago. I know that you understand it now, but if you haven't really applied it in real life, you will not really know the meaning or the definition behind it. So I think you should take it one day at a time or maybe one action at a time towards mm, really understanding the spotlight effect. Maybe when you walk outside, you see or you pass by different people. Before I really applied or before I understood it while making videos for the second month of making videos wherein I really grasped the understanding about the spotlight effect in real life. Before that, before I really understood it, although I understood the concept in my mind, whenever I pass people by, um, or my grammars, is my grammar right? Um, Whenever I pass people while I'm walking, I was thinking about all the things that maybe they will think of my appearance, about my appearance. So I was, for example, in what's the English of sando? I'm wearing a sando and it's or shirtless, not shirtless, sleeveless, um, shirt, so a tank top maybe, and it's exposing my skin. So way before, I was not yet really confident about my body, and if I walk outside wearing that shirt or that tank top, I would be thinking, what would they think about me or my physical appearance? So that's an example back then. And now that applying the spotlight effect, maybe you can do it for yourself too. Maybe if you walk outside, try to walk outside and not focusing on how you appear and how will people think about you. Maybe you should focus on them. Focus on them. Think about what they're thinking and realize that what they're thinking about is their own problems, their own thoughts, the the things that are currently happening or the worries that they have in the present moment, and they do not necessarily think about you that much. Maybe they will think of you in that moment, and after that they're focused again on their own problems and their own thoughts. And you can do this on yourself too. Observe yourself whenever you go outside, or maybe see someone outside doing their own thing. Observe yourself, how your mind works. You're doing the same thing as well. You're thinking about that person, and yet you go back. It's like a default settings in your mind wherein you think about yourself again, all the thoughts, all the emotions that you have, all your worries about the future, about the past, and in the present moment. So we all do this. And if you unlock this thing of spotlight effect and not worry about other people, it will be a superpower. And I think, to sum all of this up, no one cares about me, no one cares about you. You just focus on your thing, mind your own business, and maybe do the things that you want and stop caring less, or care less about what other people will think of you. So I think that would be all for this video. If you have any comments or feedback about this video, you can like, share, and subscribe. And like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, if you want more videos, more wisdoms coming right at you, then see me on my next video. Goodbye.